Hello, wonderhussie here. Just out getting some fresh air and exercise, taking a walk around the beautiful desert on the outskirts of Death Valley. The sun is already going down at 4:30 p.m., but it sure is beautiful. Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't just come out here to watch the sunset, get fresh air, or exercise. I came out here because I need to record some audio pickups. Because, unfortunately, I had some microphone issues the last couple weeks, and I lost a bunch of audio. Okay, I film all my videos on my cell phone with a big fluffy microphone mounted on top to cut through the wind noise and background noise. I've talked about this in videos before. This is a Rode Video Micro, and it's actually awesome, and I've never had any problems with the mic itself. It's the cable. Okay, when they quit making cell phones with headphone jacks, it totally screwed up the way I operate because now I couldn't plug my microphone directly into my cell phone anymore. I have to buy this special cable that connects the microphone to the USB-C charging port. And the cables aren't expensive, you can buy them on Amazon, but they have the unfortunate tendency of crapping out with zero notice. So you end up losing a bunch of your audio, which is what happened to me last week, and which is why I'm having to shoot this video in a totally different way. Which is the real reason I'm out here watching the sunset, which the sun has already set, but if I pan over the other way, this is the show I should be watching. Look at that. The full moon rising over the No-Paw Mountains, which I'm pretty sure means no water. Okay, in the Paiute Shoshone language, which is the Native American tribe from this area, the word Pah, P-A-H, means water. So like Pahrump, Tonopah, Ivanpah. And so, at least in my limited white person's understanding, no paw should mean no water. Right? Oh. Do you like my new necklace? This is rose quartz, and it was a gift from a viewer a few weeks ago at his mom's birthday party. Hi, Loretta.
Hi there.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What is this? You're giving me a gift on your birthday?
I'm giving you a gift. My son made it.
This is your son? And your name?
I'm Bob Smith.
Bob. Wow, Bob, how tall are you?
6'6".
6'6". Okay, and your mom is, how tall are you?
5.
Yeah, that's me too. Okay, well, let me open this gift. Oh, look how cool this is. Amethyst and rose quartz from the Kingston Mountains.
Came from the,
right outside town here.
Yeah.
Far out. And so you've
done videos there.
I sure have. You've rock hounded these and then you polished them?
Yeah, I'm a local rock hound. Yeah.
Bob, wow, thank you so much.
Most certainly, yes.
Okay, as cool as this necklace is, Bob's mom, Loretta, is even cooler. Loretta.
Yes.
Which birthday is it today that you're celebrating?
101.
101. 101 years old. Wow.
Yes.
I have never seen a more vivacious and, I mean, you're very active. I've met you at my meet and greet,
Yes.
and you were
Yes.
standing in line with everyone else. Meanwhile, there were people probably 40 years younger than you that were complaining about how long the line was.
It was long.
It was long, but it blew my mind. And you were probably 100 at that time, right?
Yes.
She was 100 years old, standing in line with Bob. And Bob, by the way, was wearing an Evel Knievel jacket.
That's right.
You guys definitely stood out from the crowd. And I just loved meeting both of you. So when you reached out to invite me to your birthday party, I was really touched. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming.
So I know everybody asks you the same question. What's your secret?
Keep moving.
Keep moving. Okay. I mean, you were, like I said, you were standing in line like everyone else.
Drugs, sex, and rock and roll is 60.
Oh, and who's this?
My son Larry,
Your son, Larry.
his wife Patty,
Patty, hi.
and my daughter Terry. Lee.
Terry, hi. Oh, what a
She's
beautiful family.
She's 75.
Terry!
And my other daughter, who's 80, couldn't be here today, but she'll be here this weekend.
79.
Wow! Look at you guys. I mean,
I'm lucky to have all my children.
You're very lucky to have all your children with you, no less.
Yes.
And you all live here in Pahrump?
Bob, I, and Terry. And
All
we
three
live
of
in Kentucky.
Oh, so you're visiting from Kentucky?
Yes.
Oh, welcome.
Miss this.
Yeah, why would you? But so you and Terry and Bob all live at the same
Yes,
on the same
same
property.
place, yes.
Compound, you say, Bob?
Yeah, you were the inspiration for that.
So I inspired you to.
Get a couple of acres of land and just sort of everybody was getting a little older, and this way everybody's got their own separate spot and can
Right.
keep an eye on it.
Oh, Bob! Wow, isn't that special? It's so rare in this day and age to see a family that lives together. That, I mean, I know y'all are from Kentucky, but let's ask Larry about his veteran service. Larry, tell us about what you did in the service.
I was a submariner. Went in 65, got out in 71. And my last boat was the USS James K. Polk, was an FBM. And I loved every minute of it.
Well, thank you for your service, Larry, and thank you, Patty and Larry, for traveling all this way to be here. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Bob and Loretta. None of us would be here if it wasn't for you. As a history lover, I had a million questions I wanted to ask Loretta. I mean, think about it. The world has changed so much between 1924 and 2025. She lived through World War II, Korea, Vietnam, the first computers, Elvis Presley's entire life. But I was most curious about one thing. Okay, wow, we're just talking about beauty tips here because Loretta looks very young for 101. Terry looks great for her age too. So I was asking these ladies, what do you guys do? What's your beauty secret?
Vaseline
Vaseline every night?
every day.
Every day, okay. Well, especially out here in the
After
desert.
you wash your face, then you put Vaseline on it.
Oh, okay.
Then you rub it off.
Terry keeps her Vaseline on all night.
At night,
At night you do, but in the
Yeah.
morning you put it on and then you just rub it
rub
off.
it off, put makeup on it.
You don't say. And where did you grow up, Loretta?
Washington, D.C. in Maryland.
Oh, okay. And you dated some movie stars.
I had 2 dates with him.
What was his name?
Robert Stack, he was on the Untouchables.
Oh, that's the
and
guy from Unsolved Mysteries. Oh my
Mysteries.
gosh, she went on 2
Very
dates
nice.
with Robert Stack from Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah,
He was nice.
very nice.
Oh wait, hold on. You also have a record as the oldest woman in the world to hit a hole in one.
When she was 95.
When you were 95. How about that?
When Loretta was a little girl, she lived about 14 or 15 years old. She lived beside a pool hall back in the 30s or 40s, early 30s sometime. And anyway, the local pool hall guy owner ended up being Minnesota Fats, and so she was playing him.
You were playing pool with Minnesota Vets. Loretta.
We went through the Black Hills and
Oh, Sturgis.
Crazy Horse Mountain.
Hold on, you took your mom to Sturgis when she was 80?
We didn't go to Sturgis. We went down the Forest Service roads. Camping, backcountry.
Oh my gosh.
See her
camping.
backpack and everything?
Oh yeah, she's wearing a Loretta. Wow. So are you an outdoors woman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you like camping and oh, went fishing. Oh my God, Bob! What a great son. I mean, Loretta. You're lucky.
I'm not going to tell everything I did.
Right, well, yeah, we don't have time for that because boy, the life you've led. And you're having a birthday margarita. Look at that. We should all be so lucky to be drinking margaritas on our 101st. I just love that. Cheers, Bob.
everybody.
Cheers, Loretta. Are you a drinker?
Birthday and special occasion.
Okay, so this is a
I
special.
have one of those little 2-ounce glasses of wine glasses.
You
so I
have 2 ounces of wine?
one
One.
glass of wine.
Oh, okay, one a day. But that's just a little tiny 2-ounce glass. Oh, okay, so you're
Until Terry brought me up a bigger one.
oh, Terry. Terry. Well, that's okay. I mean, listen, whatever it takes. But
Used to.
okay.
Because I remember us sitting there knocking down a bottle of vodka. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So it's not like you were a teetotaler your whole life, and that's why you lived so long.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. What about? Did you ever smoke cigarettes?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why you don't have any wrinkles around your mouth.
Never smoked.
Yeah. Your complexion is amazing. 101 years old, you guys. What? You're a beauty. Wait, what?
Calvin Coolidge was in office when she was born.
Oh my gosh, how about that? How many presidents have you lived through? 18 presidents. Oh my goodness. Wow, you have seen it all. What an inspiration. This woman looks amazing and has had a life well lived. Playing pool, boozing, camping, riding around on the back of a motorcycle. Maybe there's hope for me after all. But seriously, I'll bet a lot of it comes down to love. I'll bet you anything, the love of her children is probably Loretta's biggest beauty secret. Happy birthday, Loretta! Happy birthday to you!
That was the wish right there. Yes, ma'am. God bless you. All right. We love you.
Well, Loretta, thank you for having me at your 101st.
Oh, I'm welcome. I'm glad you could be here.
Will I be invited to your 102nd?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And will there be margaritas at your 102nd?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. I love that. OMG, that woman is so cool. But you know what's really cool? Remember a few months ago I made that video about that light bulb at that fire station in Northern California that's been burning continuously since something like 1903? Well, that thing was already burning when she was born! Ah! Anyway, what Loretta was saying about keeping active being the secret to a long life was kind of like preaching to the choir to me, because I've long been a proponent of the whole rolling stone gathers no moss thing. So it wasn't long after that I was already off on another adventure to a place I've been wanting to visit for a long time. Well, I'm on the road again. Only this time, I'm not going to Pahrump. I'm going to the big city. And by that, I mean Las Vegas. It never ceases to crack me up that the closest big city to where I live out in the middle of nowhere is Las Vegas. I mean, here I am barreling along the old Spanish Trail Highway, which is literally the old Spanish Trail. This is the route the Spaniards took when they used to go cross country from Santa Fe to Los Angeles. And it just seems kind of funny to me to consider the old Spaniards in the same breath as Sin City, but hey, this is the way to get from where I live to the modern world. In fact, right now I'm going through the mountains that separate La La Land from, well, I hate to call Vegas the real world, but the real world, okay? I'm coming through Emigrant Pass. This squirrely pass is called Emigrant Pass because it is where all those Spaniards, pioneers, and assorted other emigrants came through these mountains. Okay, usually I just go into the big city if I need to go shopping or to the airport or the doctor or something like that. But this time, I'm going for funsies. A viewer of this channel invited me to go see The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited to see the Sphere inside, up close and personal, being as it is one of the architectural wonders of the world. But speaking of wonders of the world, oh my god, look at how beautiful that fresh coat of snow is on the spring mountains. That's another kind of funny thing about where I live. You would think, living on the edge of Death Valley, that we would never see snow. You know, Death Valley is one of the lowest, hottest, driest places on Earth, but the spring mountains over there go up to, I think, about 12,000 feet. And they just got their first snowfall of the season. And they're gonna stay covered in white like that, probably pretty much through March. Anyway, here we are, back on the main streets of the Treasure Island parking garage, aka the only place I know I can park for free within a reasonable walking distance of the Sphere. Okay, I want to film this whole experience, but I don't think they let you film stuff inside the theater because obviously it's a copyrighted movie. Hello, The Wizard of Oz. I mean, the people who own the trademarks to that are probably even more litigious than the people who own the Elvis Presley estate. So I'm still gonna try to film a little bit. I just feel like I can't bring my microphone because I got to be kind of low key. So from here on out, the audio might sound a little weird. Okay, here's my buddy that I'm going to the Sphere with. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Patrick.
Patrick, thanks for inviting me to do this.
Absolutely. I was inspired by your steer video, so I've been very curious about it myself.
Yeah.
Exciting to be here.
What, I mean, these tickets aren't cheap though, huh?
You know, when I first looked, I think I was looking a couple days out, and they were pretty expensive, but when I bought them 2 weeks out, they were pretty reasonable, so
okay.
I'm not too worried.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. It's very kind of you and very generous.
Well, thanks for coming.
The first thing he said when I got here was, oh, so it's not a scam. He probably thought he was like poor
I
Bob.
thought it was Telegram wonderhussie.
No, it's the real wonderhussie. The sights and the smells. And by that, I just meant the smell of excitement, because I was super stoked to see inside this crazy building. I mean, the exterior is amazing enough with that incredible display made of 1.23 million LEDs. But the inside turned out to be just as cool. Sort of futuristic, but retro-futuristic, like the movie 2001, A Space Odyssey. Oh my god, this is so interesting, the architecture in here. It's sort of like, looks like an airport in outer space. The spaceport vibes were really cool, but just when I was getting ready to make a corny Wizard of Oz joke like, Patrick, I don't think we're in Vegas anymore, I got a round of drinks at the bar, and I was reminded of exactly where I was. Okay, I got a blackberry mule in a souvenir glass with 2 swizzle sticks, one shaped like the ruby slippers, and one shaped like the hat of the Wicked Witch of the West. How much do you guys think I paid for this cocktail? $25. I feel like that's perfectly reasonable, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to film in here, especially not during the movie, so I'm just going to give you a quick look around. That's not a real stage, and that's not a real curtain. That's a video projection, okay? This is all just a big video projection, but you can see there's very steep rows of seats. In fact, there's a pretty significant number of empty seats. But I guess I just keep thinking about the friggin' Grateful Dead performing in here and how much fun that would be. I'm guessing when the Grateful Dead plays here, like this whole area is full of people dancing. Okay, listen, I'm gonna turn this camera off, but before I do that, let me just toast you, Patrick. Thank you for inviting me. Cheers. I guess I gotta take a sip, otherwise that's bad luck. All right, guys, we'll see you on the other side. Wow, that was pretty amazing. Did you like it? 2 thumbs up. He told me what he paid for the tickets, and it was more than I expected, but I do think it was worth it.
It was worth it.
Yeah, it was really a cool experience. I wish I could have filmed more of it, but you know, it is what it is. Meanwhile, right out in front of the Sphere, they are cleaning up the F1. Look at that. That's where the friggin' Formula One race was. The racetrack went right by the Sphere. And it blows my mind that all these bleachers, all these, what do you call those, K barriers? All that stuff was put out here just for one little race. Absolutely crazy and absolutely Las Vegas. Wow, that Wizard of Oz was actually even cooler than I expected it to be. I mean, again, I wish I could have shot footage in there, but I didn't want to get my phone confiscated again, so you'll just have to take my word for it. It was pretty dang cool. I haven't seen the Wizard of Oz in probably like 20 years, so I don't remember exactly how the original was to compare that to, because I think they edited it down, but on that huge screen in there, it was unbelievable. Anyway, here I am down on Fremont Street, downtown Las Vegas, since I had to come to Vegas anyway, and I'm going to shoot another video in the area tomorrow. I figured I might as well get a hotel room, and I've been hearing a lot of stuff online about how business is dead in Vegas lately. And maybe there's something to that because I got a room for $45. I want to say it was like $44.78 total, including resort fee, at Binion's. Okay, remember Binion's Horseshoe that used to be down here? Now it's just called Binion's. And there's this weird little boutique hotel in it called the Apache Hotel. Okay, this is the hotel, or the casino, where the hotel I'm staying is located. It's hidden somewhere in the bowels of Binion's. Used to be called Binion's Horseshoe, but now I guess they lost the use of the word horseshoe. Apparently you can still take a free photo with $1 million. I feel like I should try to do that while I'm here. Look, this is what $1 million looks like. It's stacked up in this glass case and you can take a picture with it. There's only a few rules. No smoking, no lewd photos. Oh, I'm not sure what they mean by that, but I guess you're not allowed to get naked and spread-eagled on this stack of $1 million. Well, this is actually really cool. I've never seen what $1 million looks like close up. Look at that. That's actual $100 bills piled into these. I don't know how they keep people from stealing this. That's amazing. Look at that. Oh, look, and you can take a picture by just pushing this button, and I guess, oh, look, there's a camera right up there. Let's do it.
Get ready.
Wow, who says you can't do anything fun in Vegas anymore for free? That was free. Very cool. I love that they still have this here in the bowels of good old Binion's. Okay, let me figure out how to get to my room. Okay, they say this hotel is supposedly haunted, so let's see how haunted this place really is. Boy, this place does have that feeling of a really old room. Oh no, look. I guess there's like a little ghost story. Well, it's not at every room. Look at that. I thought every room had this sort of BS supernatural story by it, but no. Apparently, I am staying in a room where something supernatural or paranormal happened. It says, the latch on the bathroom cabinet kept opening, no matter how many times we locked it. Woo! I cannot wait to find out who I'm sharing this room with. And hopefully, it's Casper the Friendly Ghost. Oh my God, this is so interesting for a Vegas hotel. It's very old-timey. First of all, the bed, it's a small room. And I'm in wide angle to try to show you, but it's a small room. There's a double bed. And look at this old-timey telephone. Isn't that something? I wonder if this thing actually works. Let's see if there's a dial tone. Oh my God! It does work. Hello, operator. I'd like to speak with 1867. Okay. Before I get any angry comments, I'm well aware that the telephone was not invented in 1867. Anyway, let's look around the rest of this room. Okay, there's a kind of a cool old-timey photo of Vegas back in the good old days when Vegas Vic, the winking, smoking cowboy, actually loomed large over Fremont Street. This is before they covered it with that canopy. And then the rest of the room, you know, it's pretty straightforward. There's a little mini fridge. I guess there's a door into the adjoining room. Let's see how the bathroom looks. Hopefully the bathroom isn't totally old-timey. Oh, look at that! It's got cool old-fashioned tile on the floor, but it's got a modern tub, shower. Oh, this is super cute! For $44.89. I have certainly stayed in worse places. Look at this old-timey radio. I think it's kind of cool. They put all these old-fashioned accents in these rooms. You know, even the lamps, the bed, everything looks kind of old-timey. The only thing that's not old-timey is the air conditioner. But then again, this was the first air-conditioned hotel lobby in all of Las Vegas, right here at the Apache. But if I look out these windows, well, we can't see it because they're tastefully stained glass. But if we listen, boy, you can hear the thumping, bumping, grinding chaos of the Fremont Street experience right on the other side of this wall. Now, it's not going to be a problem for me because I always travel with earplugs. But that is something to keep in mind if you wanted to stay here at the Apache. I gotta be honest, it's kind of a pain in the ass to park downtown. But for $44.89, I might actually stay here again. On second thought, I would probably not stay at the Hotel Apache again. Why wouldn't I stay there again, you might ask? Well, it was clean, and it felt safe, and I actually really liked the old-timey historical vibe of the place, but I felt like the whole supernatural angle was complete bunk. Okay, remember how there was all those quotes posted outside some of the hotel rooms talking about the various supernatural experiences previous guests supposedly had? Well, when you check in, they give you this little pamphlet with all those quotes printed on it. Stuff like, I heard children laughing in the empty room next door. And at 2 a.m., I heard noises in the hallway. Well, I'm calling BS on all that, and not just because I'm a skeptic, it's because there's no way you could even hear yourself think, let alone the sound of children laughing in the empty room next door, over the thumping, thudding racket coming through the wall from the Fremont Street experience. I'm here to tell you, I wore 2 pairs of earplugs and pulled the blankets over my head, and I still got a crappy night's sleep. Anyway, it's too dark to keep shooting out here, so I'm gonna go inside our Quonset hut. And why am I telling you all of this in the Quonset hut? Well, I tried to film it in the hotel room, but unfortunately, like I was saying earlier, I had some microphone issues this week and I lost all the audio. And that's not even the worst part. After that, I got in my car and drove all over the desert filming the video I made about being a nude model and taking the pictures from my other calendar. Well, I lost a bunch of the audio on that too, and I had to drive back to one of the locations 130 miles each way just to reshoot it. Oh well, maybe Santa will bring me some gas money. Ho, ho, ho. That's right, Christmas is coming, and I had a pretty cool idea for a Christmas special. Okay, remember back in 2020, I made a Christmas special, kind of like those awesome cheesy Christmas specials they used to have on TV back in the 1960s, 1970s, you know, Donnie and Marie, Andy Williams, Lawrence Welk. Well, I kind of made one of my own back in 2020, but that was 5 years ago. I think it's time for an update. So I'm gonna do another Christmas spectacular right here in the Quonset hut. Okay, I'm gonna move all this crap out of the way and build a beautiful set, kind of like the Johnny Carson show. You know, I'll be sitting behind a desk and I'll have chairs for all my guests and I'll stream the whole thing live. That's right, I'm gonna do a live Christmas spectacular, only I'm not gonna call it my Christmas spectacular. I'm gonna call it my Quistmas spectacular because it's in the Quonset hut, and anything that ever takes place in the Quonset hut has to start with Q. I even thought about decorating the tree with little Q ornaments and making cookies shaped like the letter Q, but then I thought, that's a little too close to QAnon for comfort. So I'm just gonna call it Wonderhussie's Quistmas Spectacular Live Stream. That's right, I'm gonna do the whole thing live on Saturday, December 20th, probably around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I'm gonna have all these guests come by and sit at my Johnny Carson set and interview them, you know, different people that you will recognize from videos I've shot this past year. I'm gonna invite a bunch of my neighbors. In fact, we're gonna have a Christmas party here afterwards. So we'll do the live stream for about an hour. And then for the next hour, I'll just leave the camera on while we party. And so if you're gonna be around on Saturday, December 20th, around 3, 4 in the afternoon Pacific time, well, tune in and be a guest at my Quistmas party. I mean, can you think of a cozier place to have a Christmas party? Don't worry, like I said, I'm gonna build a beautiful set with a Christmas tree and lights and ornaments and decorations and cookies and cocktails and prizes. That's right, I'm probably gonna do some kind of trivia contest. Whoever chimes in the chat with the right answer first will win an autographed copy of one of my pinup calendars. And I'll probably try to figure out some other stuff to give away. And I might even get the Shoshone Museum folks to come by and do their raffle live during the Christmas spectacular. Wouldn't that be fun? You know how they're raffling off dinner with me at the Crowbar to raise money for the Shoshone Museum? Well, maybe I can get them to come by and pick the lucky winner live during the Quistmas spectacular. I promise you won't even recognize the place. It'll be a little bit of everything. Some comedy, some music, some Q&A, lots of interesting guests, and I'm gonna debut my new haircut. That's right, I finally made an appointment with a hairstylist in Vegas to try and do something about this mop that I call hair. So that maybe, with any luck, I won't have to wear a hat every dang day. That's right, I'm gonna debut my new hairstyle on the Quistmas Spectacular live stream. I'm dreaming of a live Quistmas. So mark your calendars, because it just wouldn't be a party without you.